Shalom, family, and welcome back to my channel. I'm just here to briefly do a little video about some upcoming fights, a couple I may have already spoken to, as well as some fights that will be happening on the 17th of January, which is tomorrow, Friday, and maybe how you could watch them if you're interested. Not really a weekend with any fights going on. I mean, obviously there's always fights going on, but as far as what people are interested in and that are televised. So first I'm gonna run it to the 1st of February. And then the 1st of February in Wembley, in the United Kingdom, we have Adam Azim and Sergey Limpinets. And that is gonna be for an IBO World Super Light title. It's saying that it's for the United Kingdom Sky. Therefore, I don't know if we will be able to watch it on the Sky Network. But as the time gets a little bit closer, I will keep my eyeball on it, and I will let you all know if anyone is interested. The following day, on February 2nd, which is a Sunday, we have Clarissa Shields versus Danielle Perkins. Man, this is going to be for the WBC Heavy, WBF, and the IBF and the WBO are two vacant belts that they'll be fighting for. Again, out of Flint, Michigan. I'm going to probably do a breakdown of this fight because, you know, Danielle has 5 fights, I believe. She's not a Clarissa Shields, but the woman likes to scrap. She's big and she can fight. She has a decent form. The woman can scrap, and you can tell she likes to fight, right? So I will be doing a breakdown on that a little bit later on, closer to that fight. But even more so, there is a bigger fight, a huge fight for me, and that's Keyshawn Davis versus Dennis Berinchek. This is happening Friday, February 14th, or Valentine's Day. And this is a loaded card out of Madison Square Garden. It is so loaded down that I definitely want to do my picks, and I also want to do maybe a breakdown on a couple of the fights. Man, you guys, that's going to be a very, very good card. I have Keyshawn winning, but I'm going to say I didn't know this about Dennis. Many of us didn't know who Dennis was. He is not a punk. He has a pedigree. I just need to look a little bit more into, can he withstand the power of a Keyshawn? He is a little tricky, from the school of Aloma. Matter of fact, they were friends and colleagues in the Olympics. I will speak to this again later for sure. Fast forward ahead, we got Oscar Duarte versus Regis Prograis. I know everybody's so excited to hear about that, right? That's going to be on February 15th in Anaheim, California. I have Regis getting stopped, to be honest. I just have concerns and questions about Regis's chin. It is what it is. Again, I know a lot of people probably aren't even interested in this fight or looking for this fight. A lot of people do not like the Rougarou. That is fine, because on that same day, we have another fight. And this is more of an internet beef fight, but I'm with it. Obviously, it is Brian Norman Sr. versus Greg Hackett. It's going to take place down in Georgia. I believe they're billing it as the Valentine's Day Massacre. Hey man, look, I like the Normans. I'm gonna watch it. Black Prime. Yeah, I'm watching that. We also have on the 15th out of Manchester, UK. Jack Catterall and Arnold Barboza Jr. They will be fighting for the WBO Interim World Super Lightweight title. It will be on DAZN, and I will be tuned in as I have multiple devices. As far as boxing that is immediately coming up, I spoke to you guys on my last live about a gentleman named Quadir Albright, Savage C4, he calls himself, versus Damian Rodriguez. And I said that it would not be televised. But upon looking a little bit further into it, it can be watched. This is a fight out of Philly, and there are a lot of Philly fighters, obviously, then on this card. It is going to be on bxngtv.com, and I usually just call it Boxing TV. It is a paid site. What they do is highlight like grassroots fighters. Obviously, they're still pros, or they're working towards their resumes. So you have to just take it for what it's worth. Again, it's something probably, and not probably, I will be investing. I will be purchasing and watching this card just to see what these little guys are looking like. I have watched other fights on this network. It's not bad. Again, that's bxngtv.com or Boxing TV. I believe it can also be accessed through a website called vyre.com. It'll be live Friday night at 7 p.m. Eastern. If you're interested, okay. There's also another fight that is happening on the 17th of January that I did not really pay attention to. And if you have the UFC pass, you may be interested in seeing this fight, because again, there's not any boxing really going on this weekend. But this is going to be Omar Trinidad versus Mike Plania. Omar is out of LA and Mike is out of the Philippines. It's going to be happening in Commerce, California. It's a 10-round featherweight for the WBC Continental Belt. Omar's a little firecracker. He's Hispanic. Again, Mike is a Filipino out of... I think he's actually still fighting out of the Philippines, to be honest. Mike has recently been on a Pro Box card. As of last year, he fought Angelo Leo, and he lost to him in the third round. He was knocked out. So you may be familiar with him. You may have seen him. You may recall if you follow Angelo Leo. Anyway, this fight will be January 17th, 2025. If you have the UFC pass, if you have nothing else to watch and you have a little hankering for some boxing, this was just a quick update about some fights that are upcoming, just to keep, a little buzz in your ear, as well as me speaking again to the Quadir Albright gentleman, who I'm gonna start following this guy. Again, he was beefing with Brian Norman Jr. I'm taking some interest. He has 100% knockout rating as well. I believe he's like 11-1. So if you're interested, check him out. I will be back hopefully soon with some videos on boxing. I got some other stuff going on with trucking, and I don't know if I want to speak to the fires in California. I mean, I go there a lot. Anyway, keep an eyeball out for us, sis. You guys be blessed. Much love to you and yours. Shalom.